free movies and stuff on this. So yeah, watching some HBO Max. I'm gonna watch that. What's that movie, King Richard or whatever, with the Serena Williams, and I'm gonna watch that.
Hey, yes, sir.
Huh, ma'am?
How you get HBO Max for free? I just tried to download it, but it was trying to charge me like $9.99 or something. That was with no ad. No, actually that was ad. It was going to be $14.99 without ad.
So man, what happened is I signed up with what internet I got? AT&T internet, and with the AT&T package, you get free HBO Max. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch that. It's a couple other movies I wanted to watch.
So we do.
Yeah, here. Look like you in the attic, yo. Oh, you don't understand.
It's actually not that cold out here tonight, man. For real.
I see you ain't got no jacket on or nothing.
Feel good out here, man.
I gotta put a winter coat out there.
That's what happened, man. I'm just too hot, dog. I'm too hot, dog. No,
Rub it in.
All right. Yeah, it's cold as hell. Like, I don't tell some, you gotta warm this thing up, player.
You said it was not cold.
Hey, don't come for me. I just thought about it, didn't I? I just did a what's the name, something similar to this, man. I just dang. Hold on, I gotta turn these lights on and whatnot, what have you. Hold on. Get this thing situated. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, oh, we getting it now. We making something happen. What today is? Today is Friday?
Yes, sir.
Dog. Well, I'll be damned. Gucci! Gucci! Oh, man. It's all good. I'm going to get to a more lit up spot, but we can keep this doggone podcast going because my internet's starting to kick in. Player, let's go! We in the building. And I'm going to tell you right now, hold on, where my banners at? Because I heard everything. You hear me? I heard everything. Yeah. That's why you trying to talk about my internet, player? That ain't my internet. Gotta get that cleared up right now. I don't try to go nowhere now, player. Where you going?
Sir. What is it, sir? It's not.
Oh Lord, here go that voice.
She said you showing your your HBO info. What?
Oh man.
Ain't no pneumonia coming. Come on, let me tell you something, dog. This body right here is strong. You hear me? Strong.
Play hide and seek.
Get that thing straight right now. You all right, let's get this thing back to where we need to be. Go ahead and get me right, dog.
Let's go.
All right, so the last question that was asked was, how do you pick and choose your friends? And you said everybody already went except for me and Moms.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna say this, man. I think the way I choose my friends, it has a lot to do with like work ethic, right? I need to see how hard you work, man. I think I've been that way for a long time, right, Devontae?
Yes.
Cause I don't know. That's just kind of like my way of testing and seeing what your limits are. I think that says a lot about a person, about how far they willing to go. You know what I'm saying, for certain things, man. You know, basically, I don't want no soft people around me. I don't want no people that around me where I got a baby and I gotta hold your hand and all this extra stuff, man. I need soldiers around me, cause you know, I kind of feel like I'm a soldier myself or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I know I need people around me that's ready to go to war, ready to put that time, that work, that sweat, and all that other stuff in there, man. Can't no soft people around me, man. I ain't about to be babysitting nobody and holding on people's hands. I ain't got time for that, dog. For real. Yeah, all right. Got a little hate over here. We got a little hate over here. What does it say? At the top left. The homie left? Oh yeah. Yeah, she gone. Wait, is my cam not showing? Who is that? Yeah, who is at the top left? JoJo.
She talking about your other picture.
Oh, I need to kick that dude out then. We got an imposter over here, man. Get your ass, brother. My bad. Sorry about that. You on there twice. Yeah, we got it. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. Y'all see any imposters, y'all let me know. I'll make sure I kick him out. Hey, what happened to Desiree? JoJo?
I don't know. Her camera just went away.
Talking about my internet. Talking about my doggone internet, man. Yeah, let me just go ahead and stress this to the people real quick, man. I just want to apologize really, really quickly, man. Y'all, we've been experiencing some technical difficulties. If y'all didn't know, me and Mom, you know what I'm saying, the fam, we're out of town right now. We just sitting back, you know what I'm saying, enjoying ourselves, man. Had to take a week off. It's been nonstop grinding this whole entire year, so this was just another opportunity just to get away, relax, enjoy each other, you know. Just chill out, man. Chill out, get some good food, eat up, and kind of disconnect from the rest of the world, man. Y'all know how I am. Constantly getting it, constantly working, or whatnot. So Katie just needed some time to herself, man. Yeah, I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know, man. I text Desiree. I'm gonna see what she got going on, man. You know, it's Black Friday. She was talking about she went to go get some Black Friday deals. I believe she went to that little Pandora store. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There go Mom Deuce. Moms, you good?
Hey. The camera keep kicking me out.
Yeah, you should be straight now. Me and all my devices besides my iMac. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to, you can turn that mug, go in there and turn that mug off. But yeah, I went ahead and I'm gonna go to a charger right now and just charge my car while I'm out. But
Okay.
the internet should be straight. All of my devices from the Wi-Fi. That could be what it is too.
Oh.
It sounds like somebody getting cut. What is she talking about? What are you talking about, man? So, Mom, real quick. So, you and I need to go. How do you pick and choose your friends?
Well, my mama taught me a long time ago I ain't have no friends. Only friend I had was Jesus. And so yeah. Um by the time I was 21 years old, I cut my circle real short with friends. So I have probably two people from childhood that I can actually say that are my friends. And if I call them right now for anything, they coming.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we've been through hell
Loyalty.
and high waters, and that's how I knew that they was my friends, because no matter how mad we would get at each other or whatever, we would always come back together. And it was more
Yeah.
like more like sisters than friends. So
Yeah.
yeah, you pick and choose your friends on how a person is there for you when you need them.
Loyalty.
Because,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the number one thing right there.
Gotcha. I like that. Pray at all times talking about save her a plate.
Uh,
Pray at all times says save her a plate.
you say Fred all time.
Pray at all times.
Oh, pray at all times. Oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. She
Yeah,
said,
she
"Say
said save her a plate.
it might not be no. We only got well, actually, I did cut up the chicken breast. I took 3 chicken breasts and made into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I made 3 chicken breasts in the 6. Man, this wine is on my back.
She said, Amen, ma.
What kind of wine you drinking, Miss Nady?
Um, my oldest son, LaCarlos, put me onto this. Um, before we came out of town, he said, "Mama, go and get you some of that red Moscato. It say deliciously sweet at the bottom." So yeah, that's what I'm trying. It's not. It actually is not. It's not too sweet because I don't like overly sweet. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but it's got that perfect balance to it. But it's the barefoot kind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real good.
Now tell me, Miss Nady, you like that muscadine wine?
I tried that. That's too sweet.
Too sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it's overly sweet because muscadine's already real sweet, and then when they do it like the wine, they just the extra sugar they put on top of it is too much,
Mm.
and then it gave me a headache too, so I ain't like that part either.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right, Desiree just chimed back
cornbread
in.
smells so good right now.
I can't wait to taste that thing right here.
Yeah,
Somebody said,
coming
"Oh well,
right along. She coming right along.
pray at all times." Say, I never heard nobody say that before. The wine is on my back. I love her. Oh man, yo, these people about to get beat up though, for real. What are y'all doing at this? Oh no, man, they not at the supercharger, cause they was really about to catch some hands right now. Hey, can you hear me, JoJo?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You
Okay.
about to beat the people up at the charger station, man.
Yeah, cause you have. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, man. You have people that have what's the name vehicles, right? They have regular vehicles, but they be parking in electric vehicle parking spots. Like, dude, you asking to get knocked out for real? Oh man, but I promise you, dog, for real, I feel set tripping. I'm between me and my gas.
Well,
Hold
power,
on.
power in your
Hey,
case.
yeah. Hold on, let me by somebody that has made it in life. And the problem is, most of the time when we talk about the things that we want, we don't really honestly think about it. So when you talk about being financially free, what does that look like? How much money do I need to make in order to be financially free? What are some of the things that I need to do in order to reach those goals? We don't think about that. The first thing that comes out of our mouth is always like a broad, you know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking about what you want before you say those things, before you even speak, you need to honestly think about that. All right, go ahead, Jojo.
So it's what I want out of life.
Yeah, what you want, and you can be as selfish as I don't know what. Don't give me the watered down, cry me a river speech, which is what most people do. I want to make sure I'm good so I can take care of my family. I don't want to hear that. Be selfish and be honest.
So I want a strong family foundation for my kids, one rooted in faith in God. I want uh, a relationship and a marriage where my husband respects, trusts, and loves me unconditionally. And I have those same things for him and trust him to lead and provide for our family. Uh, I want financial stability and wealth, like 2 million in the bank. I think 2 million in the bank, I'll be able to buy a house, buy a car, pay off all my bills. I'll be able to be home where I can, um, I won't say be a better mother, but where I have the opportunity to make more time for my kids. Like even now, I'll be working and I'll totally forget to go pick them up. So, uh, like being able to not have to work for somebody and just be able to do what I want to be better at. Um, I want to, I don't know. I mean, I want to be a biochemist. Like if I did have 2 million in the bank, I'd probably try to get into A&T and go to the bio and be a biochemist and cure freaking COVID. I feel like I wasted my genius um, and all my knowledge, which is still there. I need to get it back. Um, I don't know. In regards to, I don't want much out of life. Just to be stable and happy. I want to. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to be more specific, other than being able to spend more time with my kids and just being a better mom.
Well, y'all got a lot of H2O over there. Good. Googling. Damn, burglar.
Water?
All right, Desiree, go ahead. Yeah, y'all watering this thing all the way down. We're gonna
What do
have
you mean?
a talk
Can you go
outside of
first?
this thing.
Can you go first and give us an idea of what you're looking for?
Yeah. I'll go. Desiree, did you want to chime in real quick? Ma,
Yeah, I'm in here.
real quick, cause I wanted y'all honest opinion on on this thing still. I just wanted to honestly see if you guys have thought about it. Anyway. But the question was, Ma, and you can be completely selfish with this. The question was, hold on. What do you want for yourself in life? This is the time for you to be honest and you can be selfish. What do you want for yourself in life?
Is it almost like a Christmas list? Like basic, specific, like itemized, like not in general, but like what I want now or
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Let me get mom's back
I don't want me to talk. They keep on going up. Okay, so yeah, I can answer that real quick. I want me a house.
Mm-hmm.
I want a house that's paid for, that I can pay for while I'm still alive and can enjoy it while I'm still alive. And the something that my grandbabies can come to and be themselves. Um, I want a husband. Uh, I want my own restaurant. I'm gonna have my own restaurant. Whether I get that husband or not, that restaurant coming. So yeah, that's what I want. Restaurant in the house coming, whether the husband coming or not.
All right.
That's, that's
So
my goal.
gotcha. I want Devontae to chime in on this. Devontae, hold on, he just hit me back. He said, right now his phone went dead. He's trying to let it charge now. This is a question that I wanted to ask, the whole entire podcast or whatnot. Somebody said, "Mom, stop before you drop it, and I'm gonna be mad." So don't nobody care. Come on, you think this is, man?
Huh?
Oh, somebody said they don't want you. I guess she don't want you to drop the food.
Oh, I go job. I got these tongs holding it. Look at that. Yeah, that's that chicken breast right there. That's that ranch, spicy garlic sriracha ranch dressing chicken breast. Yeah.
All right, so as you guys know, I got a few people that are coaching me or whatever, that I talk to on pretty much a daily basis, and all these guys are successful. And they ask me a lot of questions that really have me thinking. But one thing that they never do is they never give me the answer. They always force me to honestly think about the question. So I'm not gonna give y'all the answer. All right. I'm gonna allow y'all to think on that, and then what we'll do is we'll talk about this on Tuesday. All right. But y'all really need to ask yourself that question. What do you honestly want in your life for you, not for anybody else? What do you honestly want for yourself in your life? All right. So we'll talk about this on Tuesday. That'll be the main topic. So y'all just keep that in mind. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next one though. How many people can you honestly depend on? That's the next question. How many people can you honestly depend on? I would say two. Two people. Two people that I can honestly depend on. Without a shadow of a doubt. I already know, you know what I'm saying, if I ask them for anything, I already know they got me. If I ask them to be somewhere, I already know that they're gonna be there. Um, Pretty much any and everything. Like I know without a shadow of a doubt, you know, they always gonna have my back no matter what. No matter what. So I'm asking y'all, how many people can you honestly depend on?
I would say probably three people. Three. That's always there.
All right.
I'm gonna say 2 to 3, but they're not all for the same thing.
But they're there for what you need them to
But
be
they're
there for.
there for what, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, Mom. How many
Hmm.
people can you honestly depend on?
Uh, who?
Okay. All right. So my next question is why? Why did you pick those people? Like, what are some of the reasons why you feel like you can always depend on those people?
I think for me, whenever I drop the ball, they tend to pick it up. Or sometimes where I'm not even um I mean, they'll push the envelope when I won't. And so, whether it's my health or whether it's whatever, they're forcing me to go to that next step. They're forcing me to um they're always supportive. They're always behind me. Um and sometimes it's you don't even ask them, or you don't even expect anyone to know what's going on, and it seems like out of the blue they'll just send you a text, or just come in the room and say something, or something encouraging, and you're just like, wow. It's always, it's just certain people that are just aligned with, it's like they just align with you. They just know they're just there. You don't have to explain anything. It's just like, I got it, don't worry about it. And that's a blessing these days.
All right.
Well, my camera had kicked me out when you had asked that question. I always do me like that, like it don't want me to give an answer.
All right.
What was the question again,
Uh, so the question was why?
Key? Damn.
Your phone got it out for you. Oh,
I'm
it
just
ain't gonna let you do
lying.
great. Oh man.
That's that
Oh
wine.
man. But yeah, the question is why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like you can depend on those people?
You say, why do I feel like I can depend on the two people that I can depend on?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, the two people that I can depend on, and it's not to say, not to, it's not to be funny or ugly towards anyone, because people's lives sometimes um can be the reason why they can't be there for you at that particular time when you need them. Not that they can't, that they don't want to be there. They might have something else going on. So,
Mhm.
they can't always be there. But the two that I can always count on is God and myself. Because
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to bat for myself, and I know He going to bat for me. Ain't nobody, man. You can't always, man ain't always consistent. So you can't always depend on a person like you can always depend on God. So yeah, God and me is my bat. I go to people.
All right. Desiree, why do you feel like you can depend on those people?
I feel like God placed certain people in your life to be able to assist you in certain things. And being that over time shows you who a person is or who a person can be. And it's very rare that you will meet people who portray that to be that helpful or to be that caring, that are genuinely naturally that person to be able to help you, to be there for you. Like, because everybody can count on one hand how many people that they can depend on based on this whole conversation. And just sitting back thinking about it, you don't have that many people. But I feel like those people are placed in your life for a reason. You won't have many of them. It's crazy because me and my mom was just talking about this last night. We were just talking about this last night, and we were saying that whenever you get sick, you can really tell who's there, who's not there for you. And with me going through my brain surgery, I did not have many friends. I did not have many people that would be there for me. And the ones that you can depend on, there's not many of them. But I do believe God placed certain people in your life for a reason.
So, so the reason, my bad, the reason why you can depend on those people is because what now?
Because they were there when I needed them.
Okay, I see it. What is a physical and non-physical characteristic that your partner should have? My bad. A physical and non-physical characteristic that your partner should have.
Well, physically, my partner better have Adam's apple.
Oh Lord.
And non-physical, I don't know, faith in God, if that's what you mean.
All right, Mom. What is a physical and a non-physical characteristic that your partner should have?
You say physical and non-physical characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's see. Give me a second. Do somebody else come back. Give me a minute to think about it.
All right, that's right.
I'm a little stuck. I'm trying to think. I don't know. The first answer that came to my head, I'm not going to say. But
Oh Lord.
that's physical. Then non-physical.
Hey, Desiree, that's why I say I don't know. Let me think about that.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. I mean, nowadays you just don't know.
I mean, I ain't trying to be funny. I mean, you know, I had my son's ears on here, so I didn't want to get nasty. So I was gonna say, look at him. I ain't trying to be funny, but the man got to be well endowed. Simple as that. He got to be well endowed. Don't come in with no pinky ring. Don't come in with no pinky ring.
And non-physical would be a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It would just be one thing. Oh boy. You got to get plugs too. You got to get plugs too. Cover your eyes, ears.
You only get one thing, man. One physical thing and one non-physical characteristic that your partner should have.
Well, that was the physical. Non-physical would be loyalty.
Okay, all right. So my physical thing, man, she gonna have some type of bond. Don't want nothing unless you got buns, huh? No. No, let me say this, man. Hey, I feel it for those guys that deal with women with them pancakes, bro. Hey, more power to y'all. For real. Hey, I got to give it up to them brothers. Y'all some strong guys. Man. I know them bones hurt. Good. Google it, boy. Every time I see a woman like that, I just be with them. Give us some cornbread or something. A little burger.
That's okay.
That, yeah, that and then priorities. Your priorities got to be in order. That's an automatic, man. Anytime I'm choosing a partner, yeah, your priorities have to be on point. For real. You ain't got no sense of direction when it comes to those priorities. I'll tell you right now, dog. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Priorities is big to me. Um, let's see. I wanted Devontae to be a part of this one right here. But the question is, will a man ever experience unconditional love outside of his parents and kids? Will a man ever experience unconditional love outside of his parents and kids? I'm going to say no. Nope. Absolutely not. Everything is conditional. Everything is conditional. Regardless of what that woman say, it's conditional. Especially when we speak on, I'm thinking most, cause well, I go into depth after, I give my reason why I say what I said after everybody answered. You guys feel free to chime in anytime you get ready to play.
You said outside of his parents?
Parents and kids. Yep. Basically from a woman, other than a family member or his offspring. No. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. This ain't no hard one. This ain't no Jeopardy question. This is not no Jeopardy question.
I don't know. I think you can. When I look at some of my relationships with some men, like some of my friends, one in particular that I've known since I don't have many friends because we moved around a lot.
Hold on, wait a minute. I want you to, but before you can get into that right after, but I want you to just answer like.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. All right, Desiree. Do you feel as though a man would be able to experience unconditional love outside of his parents and kids?
Yes.
All right, Mom. Do you feel like a man would be? Do you feel like a man would be able to experience unconditional love outside of his parents and kids?
You really want me to answer that?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Well, I was told recently that a mother's love is different than the love a woman has for that son or whatever. But I don't agree with that, you know. But I had to accept that and move on from that point. But I don't. This is my opinion, so don't nobody take this the wrong way.
You good, man? You good?
Ain't nobody gonna love my kids like I love my kids. Period. And so, with that being said, it's possible for a woman to love a man to a certain extent, but never ever will she be able to love to that extent. That
Unconditional, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. When I'm thinking about unconditional love, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Never.
And we had this discussion a while back. You know, everybody was talking about different levels, and I think that's what the disconnect that we was having. Because again, when I think about love, I automatically think about unconditional love. I think anything less than unconditional love is not real love in the first place. Either it's unconditional or it's not love. And that was just me. And the reason why I said what I said is because and especially we're thinking about majority of people, when they grow up, they don't witness unconditional love. All right. So let me say this, like how can I put this without, you know what I'm saying, making sure I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. Want to make sure I choose my words wisely or whatnot. You know, I got sponsors on my YouTube channel, so I got to be careful. I got to tread softly. No, we ain't trying to lose out on no money. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let everybody go.
You gotta walk on the eggshells as needed.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm gonna let everybody else chime in, and then I'll just piggyback off of y'all.
So for me, I said that, like I said, in regards to my friend, we've known each other since I was a little girl, before I was going to school. And I will always have unconditional love for him. And I'm thinking the way that you and your mom are taking it, are meaning in a sexual way, or
no.
Like,
So listen.
No.
Let me
clean it up.
Listen. When I think about unconditional love, when you think about unconditional love, right? When you think about unconditional love, it's like this: like that person could do anything in the world, and you're still going to love them with all of your freaking heart. I'm talking about anything. Every time I look at you, you just make me smile. You know what I mean? Like every time I look at, let's just say like a grandmother or whatever. Every time I look at my grandson, it's like he can do no wrong. I see nothing but that's all I have in my heart from him is love. And most of the time, love is conditional when you start thinking about, you know, significant others and all this other stuff. I love you because you done this for me. You did that for me. When that child is, just think about when that child has been conceived, when that child has been had. That love it just comes natural. That's it. Like you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anybody. You ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is just be you. And that right there to me is unconditional love. It's never gonna waver. It's never gonna fade. Nothing like that. It's the same from day one to day 336. I'm gonna love you the same no matter what. That's unconditional love. I think I said it in a way so I won't have to worry about stepping on anybody's toes.
No.
Now I'm just going to say this. That was the rated PG-13 version, or the rated PG version of what I wanted to say. It's a lot more hardcore.
Take away the sexual part. I said that wrong.
I don't know what you got going on.
No, it was.
That's why I said that shit went sideways. Let me get the hell out of here.
Not sexual, but what did you say? Like not situational. You said something like significant other. I mean, as like a significant other. I mean, in that sense, where a woman is just, it says she loves a man, I don't take that as unconditional. I take that as, just situational because that person is giving you something. But for me, like my friend, I'm always going to have love for him because I mean, for the most part, I'm his little sister and that's my big brother. He has always looked out for me. I've looked out
So
for
is
him.
that the
It's
reason
never
why
been,
though? But
no, no,
listen,
no,
listen.
no.
See, you see what you're
I,
doing though. But do you
Yeah,
see where you're going with this?
conditional
When you
love. The
say
reason
he
why
always
you
did
love him,
this and all that unconditional love, you don't have to do anything. That's what I'm saying. So when
you
you
love him
start thinking about
too.
love and all this other stuff, it just seems a little bit conditional when you start to say things like that. You see what I'm
okay.
saying though? But the point can get like mixed up really really quick when you start to say things like that because it's like the reason why I love this person is because they did this for me because they've been there for me. They've been again unconditional love. You don't have to do anything. I just love you. Period. Nothing else needs to be said. I just anytime I see you, I love every and anything that you do. Not because of what you done for me, but just because of who you are. That's unconditional love.
So,
Any
okay.
no conditions.
I'm not saying that the love that I have for him is because he did anything. I'm saying the love that I have for him is because our friendship has been effortless. Whether he's been, we don't call each other every day. We don't call each other at all. We don't message each other at all. Like he hit me at one time to make him a cake. Other than that, we don't even talk to each other. But it's like what we were saying, who do we call our friends? If I ever needed him, he's going to be there, no questions asked. No questions asked. And it doesn't mean that that's the only reason why he's my friend. Like our friendship it has just been effortless. We didn't have to try. I mean, there was nothing extra or anything like that. We just grew up beside each other and we just always have been friends. He's like my brother. I love him like my brother. And he's done some stuff. Now, unconditional love doesn't mean I can't get mad at you. I can still be mad at you and still have that unconditional love. He's done some stuff that I was just not happy with. Um, but it didn't make me not appreciate him and not understand who he was. I allowed him to be himself and you know, he whenever he got out, he changed. But I
So
acknowledged
you
that,
allow
okay,
him to be himself.
I allowed him to be himself. And
You allow
I
him
just
to be himself.
respect him for the relationship that we have in regards to our friendship. And that will never change. I could be 90 years old and it's gonna always be my boy. This, I mean, like, and it's nothing sexual, it's nothing like that. He's got a beautiful wife, like nothing like that. But it's just the fact we grew up together. That's my best friend. We grew up together. We don't
Definitely.
ever talk to each other, but I know if he ever need me, I'm there. If I ever need him, he's there. But that's not the condition of our friendship. It just is because we've just known each other and it's just there.
See, I'm just saying, anytime I start thinking about unconditional love, when you say anything about, what I'm saying, that's what kind of, what I'm saying, it kind of makes the story a little bit unclear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
understand.
anytime you add like certain things, just
Yeah, I
even though
my wording.
that can be an extension, which I respect.
Yeah,
I respect the extension, but I don't want those two things to tie into each other at all. Because again, when we talk about unconditional, it ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying, the things that you've done for me, or you just being there and all of that other stuff. You know what I mean? I just
yeah,
want to
and
make
I
sure
kind of worded
it's
it.
clear.
I did word it wrong, so
Yeah.
I do take that. But I think literally that's my oldest friend. Like I don't. That's one of my oldest friends, so I value the time that I've known him.
All right, Desiree, you want to chime in real quick?
So I do believe that a man will be shown unconditional love from someone other than his children or his mother. Um, and I say that because of my own experiences. Um, I genuinely love a lot of men in my life outside of well, I don't have a
It's
son.
unconditional. Is it
Unconditional.
unconditional?
Yes. No leverage. It doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter if you do something that I disagree with. That's not my business. That's not what I'm there for. I'm there because I honestly love you. I love the person that you are. I love your demeanor. I love your persona. I love the way you talk. I love the way you walk. Those are things that I genuinely care and love about those men in my life. There's no leverage. Um, that's just me though. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody's not going to feel that way. Like it doesn't matter. You can make me mad today, but it's not going to it within the next 5 minutes I'm still smiling. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't care. Yes, you did something to piss me off, but I can't not show you that love because I honestly genuinely love you. Like it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you do. It may hurt my feelings, but my feelings, that's just a temporary state for me because of the love that I have for you. So for me, there's no leverage there. And I do feel like, yes, a man can definitely be shown that. Regardless of, you know, anything outer. If I love you, I love you. And it's going to be unconditional. To me, I mean, I can understand what he's saying, but for me, that unconditional love is what I show to the people in my life, the people that I have. Like, it doesn't matter if we disagree, it doesn't matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what happens. If I love you, I love you. Now we lost him, so. But I understood what you were saying, JoJo. I understand what you were saying. Because regardless of time or regardless of whatever, regardless of me knowing this person or regardless of this person being in my life for a certain amount of time or us growing up together, anything like that, it's just the love that you have, regardless of what may happen, what happens in life. But that's just for me, though.
Weird. All right, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all sound like y'all sound funny, man.
I was trying to swallow.
So now you know what I'm talking about when I said that y'all sound like gremlins or monsters or something.
The hell is going on?
See, he know what I'm talking about now because when I was telling y'all a while back, I was like, y'all sound weird. And nobody was understanding what I was
Let me
saying.
disconnect this dog.
Yeah, he know what I'm talking about now. See, I ain't crazy.
Yeah, that app be acting up when it's
Sure does.
when you're on
I'm hearing
mobile.
y'all, but I'm not hearing
That's
y'all.
why I said that.
Let
I
me
was
try
like,
this again.
I can't. And then you start talking in slow motion and stuff.
That's why I be going in and out so many times.
That's why I don't be doing it when I'm like not at home. When I'm not at home, because this string yard
It's sensitive.
yeah, and it's taking it needs a lot of power, if that's a good way to describe it. Cause I could be on Zoom, like I can do Zoom without being at home. It's not as intense, I guess.
We see it. We see
It's gone. I'm telling you, it's almost gone.
Same
Almost
thing.
just a whole bottle. Look now, look from the bottom. Look from the bottom all the way to the top. It's almost gone.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be about 1:30, 2 o'clock a.m. So make sure you save
I
me.
know that's right. I know that's right. Oh man.
All right, let me see.
How's everything going in Rock Hill, Dad? Oh, you ain't in Rock Hill. I keep forgetting you in Charlotte.
I rode through Rock Hill to get my kids. Then I rode on back home.
All right.
And I seen Leah. I stopped at
Oh,
the store
Lord.
and seen Leah.
Of
See, I
course you
seen her.
seen her.
So I sure did. I did go through Rock Hill earlier. And when I stopped at the store, I seen Leah.
My camera had kicked back out. I ain't hear nothing you said, love.
I say I did ride through Rock Hill and I stopped at
Turn
the
off
store
heated steering wheel.
and I seen Leah and Kai.
Oh, you did?
I sure did. Yeah. See, I went through. Everything was good.
Okay, because I know it was crazy before I left Tuesday.
Oh yeah, the traffic. Yeah.
No, something else had done went down, in College Dam.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's jump back into it. Everybody get a chance to speak. Mom's done chimed out again. Good grief. Oh, I'm glad I got to worry about that internet. No, I'm joking.
Something else had done went down in College Dam before I got ready to come down here.
Oh man, Mom, I think your internet keep timing you out or whatnot.
You say my internet?
Yeah. I think that's the reason why you keep getting kicked out. So my phone actually just was overheated because I got my heat going in my car. That's the reason why I had chimed out.
Oh, okay. I know my battery low too. That might be why.
Check them out. Yeah. All right. So real quick, we're gonna ask this question: do you see yourself being in a relationship within the next 6 months? Nope.
No.
Heck no, player. No.
To the nah.
No.
No damn
No.
distractions.
No.
Don't need no distractions.
What they say? No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. If you see yourself in a relationship, all right, ladies, y'all. I don't think y'all win yet. This might say something. I ain't hear nothing. Player.
Oh, I gotta watch my clothes too.
Hello.
I don't know. I never just go out there and look for anything. But you never know what God has for you.
Do you see yourself in a relationship within the next 6 months?
Am I planning on it? No. There's a lot of stuff that I need to finish. It's a lot of projects I'm working on, and God's really moving in ways I've been praying for. And that stuff is the focus right now. Just making sure I'm up to speed on what everything that's going to be handed to me so that I'm worthy enough.
I don't know if that my internet that's tripping. Is that my internet that's tripping? Oh, great. That might be my internet. I don't know. It shouldn't be. Oh, so now I wanted to ask y'all a question about that unconditional love thing. If unconditional love was not taught, then how does someone give unconditional love? Say for instance, if they didn't learn it growing up, so how do you give something you weren't taught? That's my question.
You're going to have, to me, if you weren't taught that at a young age, that's fine. But you're at some point when someone is trying to give it to you, you're going
What
to
if
have
you've
to
never
be.
experienced it though? What if you've never experienced unconditional love? Then how would you be able to give that? It's just a question.
I'm trying to tell you. But if you've never been taught it, when someone is giving you that,
No. So you said giving. No, I'm saying how can they give unconditional love if they were never taught that?
I know, but the only way that I know to answer your question is by the way I'm trying to explain it.
But you're saying somebody is giving it to them. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody. So my question was, if they never experienced
I
and they weren't
understand the
taught
question.
unconditional, how do they give unconditional love?
I understand the question, but what I'm trying to tell you is the only way that I know to try to explain it is the way that I'm saying it. You're saying that, let me just let you know that I understand what you're saying. Okay, so growing up, nobody ever taught me how.
No. Take yourself out of it because I don't want you speaking from a personal. If we're speaking to
No,
the audience.
I'm not speaking from personal. I'm just trying to get you to understand that I know what you're saying.
Okay. All right.
So,
Go ahead.
for example, if nobody taught me growing up what unconditional love, they never taught me how that was, or how to go about it, or how
You
to.
never experienced it, yeah.
Yeah, so I never experienced it. So the only way that I could learn it is to be given it. And with me getting it from someone, I have to be open to receiving it first. Because if you don't know what it is and you never experienced it, at some point in life, somebody has to show it to you, give it to you. So, like, say your parents never showed it to you, but your grandmother showed it to you.
No, that's what I'm saying. They never experienced, not from their grandma, their mom, their auntie. They've never experienced it in their life. Are they able to give? So that would be the question here. Do you think somebody would be able to give unconditional love if they weren't taught and they weren't shown it?
You can only show what's modeled.
That's what I'm saying. And that's and what she's saying is what I'm trying to say. I'm like, the only way that if I never got it from someone or somewhere, someone would first have to demonstrate that for me. And I would have to be open to receiving it in order for me to then give it back or give it to someone else.
Okay.
So that's the only way that I can explain it. Because
I got you.
You're going to have to be taught that first before you get what I'm saying, giving it. So even if you weren't taught young, someone now older trying to give it to you, you have to be open to receiving it and understanding what it is, and you know what I'm saying, and then giving it back, or accepting it and then giving it.
All right. I think Jojo, what you want to say something?
Now we all know when it comes to the words, they never come out right. It never comes out right when I say it. But if you've never been taught or shown unconditional love, how would you learn it? I think you go through different experiences. And even if you didn't acknowledge it or receive it, I think there's always going to be a person or someone where you just look at them and you see them differently, or you'll understand that they've shown you kindness or whatever it is, and they were always there. It's sort of like what it is what Desiree is saying. Even if you don't receive or understand what that person is doing, you come to a point in your life where you look back and you say, wow, that person has always shown me, such and such, has always been kind, has always
But
been there, whatever,
she was
whatever.
still agreeing about, you still have to be taught unconditional love in order for you to give unconditional love, though.
Or
So
maybe
I'm
not
saying,
even taught. It's almost like what your mom said. You have to model, like you see it. It's not
okay,
necessarily.
so that's so yeah. So the question was, if they haven't gotten or received unconditional love, how would they be able to give it?
If they've never been taught. Some people never. Some people never learn it. Some people never understand it. Um, I mean, I don't know. In that instance, if you've never seen it, um, you could just maybe perchance happen upon it by exuding that yourself with someone that you really feel like is worthy enough to receive that. And you may not know what it is, but you're just willing to give your all, or to always just be, because you see that person's demeanor, or you see how they are, and it's just something that you want to um just maybe always be nice to that person, always be kind or whatever, unknowingly, and somehow you just learn it on your own.
So
But
you think you can learn unconditional love on your own?
I don't think it's something you learn. I think it's something that it just happens. It's just there. It's kind of like what you said, like when you have a child, it's just automatic. Like sometimes there are some people that's gonna have an impact on you, and you're not gonna want to lose them, or you're not, or they just are that have just had that impact on your life, either in a positive way, and you just have that respect. It's almost like a respect, an everlasting respect. So I think love is everybody defines love differently. So it's how
Unconditional,
you define it,
unconditional love. We're talking about unconditional love,
right?
to be more specific. Yeah. So unconditional love is without condition. So y- everybody, everybody can have their opinion about it, but unconditional is unconditional. You know what I mean? It's either you have conditions on love or you don't have any conditions in order for you to love a person. You can't, everybody, you can say people have their own opinions about it, but I mean, the words speak for itself. That's why it says unconditional love and not just love. So you can probably have different definitions of love, but unconditional is unconditional. Oh Lord. So that was a question. Could someone who hasn't been taught and hasn't been shown unconditional love, could they give that to someone?
Nope.
There you go.
What's happening, y'all?
D, what up, bro?
This damn phone of mine. I gotta get another phone.
Man, bro, they been talking trash,
Man, you
bro.
went over
Look.
there, you got your quickie in, and then go try to come back like everything okay.
Hey, I ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? I see what had happened was,
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
like,
I already know. You ain't even got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
y'all stupid.
He
Y'all
ain't deny
stupid.
it either. But next,
Nah, I ain't getting none. I ain't getting none at the moment.
look what Pray at all times said, man. She been messing with you,
Dude
dog.
getting his butt beat with the no scratches and scars. Pray at all times. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, she was talking trash, dog. She was talking trash,
I'm
man.
sure she was, man. I am sure she was. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah, we've been
Mm-mm-mm.
wrapping it up, man. We were talking about unconditional love. So the question was asked, do you think that a man will ever be unconditionally loved outside of his mom and his kids or his offspring? Do you
Yeah,
think basically do you think a woman would love him unconditionally? His significant other.
yeah, it's
All
possible.
right,
Yeah.
and why would you say that?
Um, I believe it definitely can be done. It definitely can be done. With the right teachings of his significant of his woman and everything, and the right blessings. I definitely believe that can happen.
All right. And the other question was, do you think a person could give unconditional love if they haven't been taught or shown it?
Usually, usually it works without effort. I mean, it's with work, but without effort at the same time. You know what I mean? You kind of just do it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just do it from the heart. It's nothing that you really have to think about. You just doing what your heart tells you to do.
All
So
right.
yeah,
So you think
definitely.
it is possible. All right. So the next question is, hold on. What happened to Desiree, man? She done got kicked out of his home.
That bad connection.
Hold
You
on.
sure
Wait,
you ain't take her with you?
wait. Heck no. Heck no.
Uh-uh.
I wrote there. It's solo dolo dog. Hold on. All right. All right, there she go. I think she chiming in now. There she is. All right. Your connection good? You straight over there? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, I'm talking about Desiree.
I am now.
You know it ain't good.
Shut up, Devontae. Watch your mouth.
Mm-mm-mm.
Watch your mouth.
Damn. Amazing.
All right, so if you can go back and redo or change something in a relationship to make it better, would you? Why or why not?
If you said if I could, if
If you
I
can
was,
go
you
back,
talking about if I was single and I
yeah,
had to.
any relationship. If you can go back and change anything in any relationship and make it better, would you? Why or why not? I'm gonna start off by saying yes, I would. If I could go back and change something about a relationship, I definitely would because one thing about me is I'm a perfectionist, man. And anytime I have a chance to make something better, especially in the past, I'm definitely gonna do that. And there's a few things with even like family members and stuff that I could have handled things, you know what I'm saying, in a different manner or whatever. I wish I would have
Yeah,
did that a little bit better.
definitely. Family. That's the only relationship I would definitely change is family members. Um, but once I learn how to better deal with family members and relationships, then I would go back and change it. But right now, I don't have everything in mind to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't have the knowledge right now to fix it.
Okay. Okay. All right. JoJo.
Yeah, I would go back and fix some things. Um, Probably with me and my understanding. Um, yeah, I definitely would.
But why? The question was why or not.
Hmm?
The
I thought it
Why?
main
was a
part of the
real
question was
microphone.
why or why not.
Um, because I feel like when I was younger, the decisions that I made, and even when I was older, even now, are not necessarily now, but um, just working on a lot of things. I think my idea of what I thought love and relationships was supposed to be isn't necessarily the reality. And I didn't understand people love differently than what my expectations were. And I also wasn't aware of my own behavior and my own how I was perceived. So I think things could have been a lot different, and I think that there's probably some relationships I wouldn't have been in so long. But yeah.
All right. Let's go, mom.
You
Got the drink in here. Uh,
okay? So what was the question?
I got you. I got you. If you could go back and redo or change something in any relationship to make it better, would you? Why or why not?
um, yeah. Um, one relationship, I would change everything, everything that I should have been in that relationship because honestly, I mean, I know I sabotaged the relationship because I brought a lot of baggage in from past relationship into that relationship, and yeah, it's just that one relationship.
Okay. Okay. All right. Desiree.
If I could turn,
Can't make this up, man. Can't make it up.
turn back the hands of time.
Girl, girl.
We should have went karaoke when I was down there. Damn, all this singing.
I had to lighten it up a little bit, you know. I had to bring it back to life.
I see.
Yeah, we can
Then,
do
my
without that,
darling,
so we can
you'll
make
be mine.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
But
there we go.
to answer the question, yes, I would. Because if there was anything that I could have done better to make things better, I would be open to give it a second chance. Because if I was the reason or the cause of us
You
not
was. You was.
what
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm
uh,
making you on. Good job.
uh,
Keep it up.
yeah, because if I was the cause for us not being having a healthy or successful relationship, I would want to fix that. So yes, I would.
Well, why? Why would you? Why would you?
I just said because if I was the cause, then I wouldn't want to be the reason. I would be willing to fix that.
Yeah, you was. You was a cop. All right.
You
Let's
don't
go ahead
hush
and move
your
on.
mouth.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next. All right. So, question: if you seen a boo boo stain in your girlfriend or boyfriend's drawers laying in the middle of the floor, what would you do? I'm just gonna pick it up, man. I'm gonna be like, yo, don't trifle it. Scoop it up and just throw it in the washer and dry, man. I mean, everybody that had a little a boo boo day, it's all good.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
gonna move on. We gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna
yeah,
talk trash in my head. Don't look at a little stankin' it, little stankin' self.
hey, she just didn't, she just didn't make it, or she didn't wipe that good that time. And it
Oh
didn't
man.
smell that bad for me to make it official with her. So yeah, just put the muds in the wash machine with some baking soda or something, an Arm& and Hammer, you know,
Baking
or just
soda.
toss them away and
Baking.
just buy a new pair of panties.
What y'all? The girls over here making faces. What you gonna do, Desiree? And by
Huh?
the way,
I'm throwing them things. I might throw them things away if I see some dookie stains, and I ain't gonna lie.
you see a stain in that thing. What you
I
doing, man? What you
don't
gonna do?
know. I mean, it depends on how big the stain is. Now if it's like a big stain, because you're too old for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's huge and you just didn't wipe, you got
You sound like you speaking from experience, Desiree.
no. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm That's why it took me a while to sit here and measure because my first thought was that's it. We not like taking it in a standpoint from boyfriend to girlfriend, and you don't live with me, and that was gonna be the last time you came up my house. So that was my first thought. That was my first thought. But then when after listening to y'all, I was like, okay, hold on, wait. Let me think about this thing. But because I used to yeah, no.
You used to what? What's going on, Desiree? You
No,
laughing?
I used to sit beside this dude. Like his last name would start with O and mine started with M. So in every
Okay, here got a whole
class we
story right
sit
here.
beside each other. I don't care. I'm gonna tell it. Yeah, we had to sit beside each other. And I used to tell my mama, show is gonna be here for a few minutes. But I used to tell my mama all the time, but I'm really, really a nice person. Like seriously a nice person. This went on for from from kindergarten all the way up. We always went to the same school, and I really am a nice person. Shut your mouth. But but at a point, I used to tell my mama all the time. But it was finally when I got into like mid elementary school. No, it was like fourth or fifth grade. I finally told my teacher because my mom was like, just tell it. At first, she was laughing, thinking it was funny, but he used to smell like boo boo. So he didn't wipe his butt, y'all. He couldn't wipe his butt. He did. There was no way. Because he used to always sit beside me, and I used to always smell it.
So
Oh, no.
Desiree,
So I don't know, man.
Desiree,
What?
how long did y'all date?
We didn't date. You better shut your mouth. Tell me what you got to say. I would never do that, y'all. I don't know. Just I want to hear what you got to say because I'm very excited on how I feel about this. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's so real.
Okay, Ma, you say you come on. Give us this. JoJo must be busy. I want to hear what you got to say,
Who that?
Ma. Not you. Oh, dang. Hot dog.
What happened?
We lost it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Come on, JoJo. I want to see your answer too.
Oh, you know JoJo got a. I know JoJo got a story right there. JoJo the sweet when she was like, I just stuck on with him, funky buddy and all, I just watched this thing right on out, and prayed about it later.
First of all,
That's
I
JoJo
don't
right
know.
there for you. She'll watch this thing, pray about it later, and hope it ain't a stain the next time she wash your clothes for you. That's so JoJo.
No, I I don't even know how you approach something like this. But I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever in relationships have dealt with that, but I used to work for these people, and the father used to have his stuff like that, and they wanted me to wash clothes. Sorry, sir, I can't wash your stuff. Mm-mm. No, sir. And then the mama was the same way. I just quit doing laundry.
What?
I said I
Wait, you
can't.
knew some people and they wanted you to wash their clothes?
The mama and the daddy. It's like they didn't use toilet paper.
Just
But
say your
they weren't they
ex-boyfriend
weren't they
parents
weren't
wanted you to wash their clothes.
they weren't, what I'm talking about. They didn't
They
even keep
weren't.
soap in their
They,
bathroom, so
they weren't black.
no.
You
But
dated white
in
dudes,
a
JoJo?
relationship, I think
You was dating white dudes?
huh? No.
You was dating white
I was
dudes?
a nanny.
What the heck?
Yeah, I
I
was a
said
nanny.
heck. I said heck. What the heck?
So you mean to tell me the nannies gotta wash the grown up clothes? You only
Well,
take
I was the
care of
house manager. They had nannies for the kids. So
JoJo, I didn't know you was that
they
old.
had three kids. They had an au pair, and then they had a maid, and they had but I'm not gonna sit there and do nothing. Like if I was bored, I don't mind watching some clothes, whatever.
Board in
It
the
was good
house and
money.
in the house
It was
board.
amazing money.
Oh, I know that was stanky. That place probably lit up.
I ain't never heard that. I have never
But
met nobody who said they was
I honestly don't
a
even know
nanny.
how you address somebody. Like if it was just one time, like you say, throw it in the trash.
Mm.
But if it's
Oh,
continuous,
don't throw them good boxes. Don't throw them good boxes away. Wait a minute, let me get back in there. Don't throw them good boxes away. Them my
it's
good
going
boxes.
in a
Mm.
bag in the trash.
Man, I'm coming,
That's
It's
man.
just
going in a bag in the
horrible.
trash. You
Boxes.
watching that with my Victoria's secretions.
Just give it here. I'll wash it out myself.
Mm.
I thought I put them things behind the dresser. What you going behind the? What you going behind the dresser checking?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Trash.
Mm.
Trash. Trash.
Oh, man.
That's if it's something big. Like if it's holding weight.
That's her
That's right.
resting face, man. She always looking like that,
That's right.
man.
You better fix your face because we already done heard that ain't your first encounter, player.
I've never
Mm.
experienced that, to be quite honest.
But if it happened
She
multiple
stayed.
times,
She stayed
I
with
mean,
Musty Boy.
how do you address somebody like that? Like,
We don't. We just say bye-bye.
what if it's like your husband though? Like, what do you
Desiree,
say?
how do you address that?
You don't.
You put them on their pillow and then when they put it on the
Put
pillowcase.
documents and you don't answer. I mean, you don't. Just be done with it. Be done with it.
They trying to figure out what that is. That's you.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Lord. We got to get out of here, bro. We got to get this last question in. We got to get this last question in. Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and sum it all up, man. So, to end it all, what is your ideal date with your significant other? Would it be in public and in an open place, or would it be more intimate and alone?
More intimate and alone because after the date, then I want to, do some freaky things.
We're showing out, man.
First of all, I got a question. How long I been with this person first?
What's your significant other?
Because ain't no damn freaky things gonna be going on if we ain't been together that long now.
It's your significant other, so it's somebody you done been with, or somebody that you're gonna be with like long term.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and go before moms go. She just got timed out. I'm gonna say, I don't know, man. I'm extremely goofy, man. I feel like we can do something in public and in an open place or whatnot, and then I don't know. Cause when I think about a date, man, I think about something that's fun. Let's do something fun. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy or whatever. Let's go bungee jump. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I ain't doing no bungee jumping, man.
You sound like you do some bungee jumping.
But no, I do want to
really into that person. I probably like a quiet, intimate date. If I'm really into that person, I don't want to share them with nobody else. I want to be, on a solo
one-on-one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get into some paintball guns. I want to shoot you. No, I'm just.
Your eye, girl.
Oh man. All right, JoJo. What you rocking with?
Ideal date. I like to get dressed up.
We know.
I do. I always say I want to get dressed up and go out.
With them high heels on.
I do. I love like having a nice dress, having on some really nice, cute little heels, hair
Yeah, she
dipped.
said cute little heels. She talking about the 2 inch ones, man. She talking about them auntie heels.
I'm kidding you.
Girl, you don't sit
No,
yourself
but
down
you
for
know
them
you
pussy
can
slippers.
still do that, and it can still be an intimate thing just with just the two of you, though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't
But
like being out in public with a whole lot of folk. That's just me. I mean, other people got their own
Mm-hmm.
preference, but I don't. When I'm in a relationship, I like to be. I don't like to share that person, so to speak. I want that person's undivided attention on me, and vice versa. Because when you're in a group of, in a restaurant or a big opening set, it's kind of hard to focus on that one person sometimes when you got a lot of noise in the background. You tend to maybe look up every once in a while because you're hearing a conversation or a kid.
Damn.
But you know what feels good though? What feels good is when you out and you looking amazing and the person you with is looking amazing and y'all know they coming home with you. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not even worried about they getting all the attention. You just like that's mine. You know what I'm saying? That I love that. I love that.
Hell no, she better not be getting all my attention. Get out the way. Bro. Take this pills,
Mm-mm.
dog. Let me go ahead and take
Well,
this
for
little quick
you,
selfie
that would
real
be
quick.
bad. But for
Uh,
me, I love it. I love it. Like
Yeah,
when you
some
know,
people need to be in
uh,
public because they need to make a show for everybody. Some people need that. I don't need all of that. I
some
just
people
want to be
do.
in that person's presence alone, but just the two of us.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to be in the
I've
stripper
had my
setting.
share of being out there in the public, in the public's eye when I was younger, but like I say, when you get older, you want different stuff. All that attention and all that other stuff don't matter so much.
But it's not so much the attention of other people; it's having that person's attention. Them
That's why
knowing,
that's why I say it's more
you know what I'm
intimate
saying?
when it's just the two of y'all. I mean, if you just want that person's undivided attention, why you got to be in amongst everybody else? Why you can't just be the two of
You said why?
you? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if it's
What if that man don't like going out? Y'all got two different. You know what I mean? You
yeah, I
want
feel
to be
you.
out in the open eye, but he trying to satisfy you at the same time, but he ain't really into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's compromise. Like it can be somewhere intimate, even if it's like a downtown stroll, but we the only ones there. Like just being, I don't know, just when you dress up and you look good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just having that feeling, that presence, just like it's just amazing, whether it's intimate or public.
Yeah, I mean, I've been able to do that and not have to be in the public side. That's what I'm saying. I mean, to each his own. I mean, I like to be out there in the public
Uh-oh.
Y'all, boy, that internet, boy, good. Google it. That internet. All right, somebody go ahead and chime in real quick.
I
Is
like
it rain?
more, huh?
And throw me your turn.
Can you mute your the
I
background,
don't
please?
need nobody else to see.
Okay.
Who my background?
Yes.
Oh, you
Thank
can hear
you.
it?
Devontae over
Oh,
there
my
watching
my,
watching
my
the show.
bad.
Watching
Hold on one
TV,
second.
something. Okay. No, I like a more intimate setting. I like to be very personal. I like
Uh-huh.
that one-on-one time. Because I like to pick my significant other's mind. I want to know what your thoughts are. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know, like, I want to know that slight when we have like a awkward silent moment.
Serious.
Hey, wouldn't you? You wouldn't you?
Gotta make sure, play. Hey, you never know now. There, I've
If
seen a
that's
lot of
my
TV shows.
significant other, then he
I
will
done seen them.
understand the
First of
person that
all,
I am.
first of all,
And
with all that hand stuff, play, what you need to do.
And we try to make it sound like I'm crazy because I'm not. But no, I be wanting to get personal. So like I like
Yeah,
that
me
one-on-one
too.
time.
Has
Yeah,
anything changed?
yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Cause these
Yes.
men on here, they just trying to throw me under the bus.
Look here. Has anything
I'm
changed?
just talking about the pick. I'm definitely not disagreeing with the private setting. I'm talking about the pick somebody's brain part, player. Come on
What's
now.
the if that no. See now that throws me for a loop because if it's somebody and we're having uncomfortable conversations, being in an uncomfortable setting gets you more comfortable with that person. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
I'm still on the picking the brain part. That's all I'm tripping about. I don't like how that was worded. That's all I'm saying. Again, I ain't disagreeing with
Picking
the
that
setting
brain
situation.
to know what
I'm
their
just
thoughts are.
Desiree, what if y'all are home all the time? Your ideal date would still be at home or be in that
No, I
intimate
would say
setting?
no. I'm not talking about at home. I'm talking about one on one. No,
Oh, just one on.
we can
Okay,
rent
gotcha.
the whole restaurant out. It's just us.
well, yeah. Well, hold on. Let me see. Well, let me
Rent
We
the
see.
can
whole
be in a
restaurant
public
out.
space but
God.
still be alone together. I mean, just think
Yeah,
bigger. Not just thinking we finna sit on the couch and watch TV.
yeah.
No.
So I'm thinking the same thing.
Man, that's an expensive
Yeah,
date.
like we
The
can
What
be
whole
the
in the
hell
restaurant.
was
car, but having a
Who?
King over
Somebody
here
got a
eating
key?
yams. Talking about,
That's an
what is this
expensive date.
Oh Lord, hamburger.
You over there tearing up.
Mm,
Oh,
mm,
little
mm,
man
mm.
over there.
All
something
right,
say?
so everybody done went.
you ain't like my answer. I don't care.
No. Again, I wasn't tripping about the. You know, what I'm saying you want to be in an intimate spot. You know, I would have. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being in an intimate spot or whatnot. You know what I'm saying. And the only reason why I was saying something in public was because we can do something crazy, but it can just be me and my significant other doing something crazy like that. You know what I mean? As far as like doing that little paintball situation or playing laser tag or whatever. Like we can do all of that stuff alone. So I wasn't saying being in public to be around people. I don't care nothing about them other folks, whatever the heck they got going on. Tripping about that, man. I'm more in the lines of, I don't know. I just like to do crazy stuff, man. You know, we both can run down Charlotte butt naked if she wanted to. I mean, I'm cool with that too. You know,
I wouldn't be cool with that. Look, that wouldn't be my
You
thing.
kind of adventurous, brother, aren't you?
Nope.
Hey man, don't lie. I think I actually ran around Westgate butt naked one time. I was on some crazy stuff, though. For real. That
I'm
boy was
glad I was in
tripping.
the bed sleep that day. Mm.
It was all women out there, though. It was all girls out there. It was all girls.
Mm.
Making sense.
I'm glad I
Man,
Mm-mm.
keep that story to yourself, sir.
I was in the
I
bed.
want to say no. That was actually before you moved over there, though, Devontae. I think that was before you moved. Before you
Oh,
moved over
before I
there.
moved over there or before I left?
Yeah, before you moved. I
Oh,
mean, came to
what?
WGP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that was some crazy days. Anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast right here, man. Anybody, y'all got anything else y'all want to add before we get out of here?
No,
A
sir.
heart is a house for love.
All right. So anyway, with that being said, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming out, man, for liking, for commenting, for coming through. Shout out to moms, man, for coming through and whatnot, man. She came, she saw, she
feel
gave
free.
the real deal, whatnot. Now I'm about to go back and enjoy me some cornbread, but not just regular cornbread. Let's
With
get
potato
it.
cornbread.
I wish I could have
Exactly,
muted you
brother.
right then.
We about to go ham, and then we about to finish watching Insecure, moms. If you ready, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
Let's get it. Again, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Y'all be blessed. Remember, the next podcast is Tuesday at
I
4:30.
enjoyed you all. You all have a good night.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah,
We enjoyed you
yeah,
too, Miss Nady.
Thank you. You got to come back.
yeah. My hold on, wait a minute now. Let me say this because you got more love than what I did. This I don't know if I like. No, I'm just. All that attention was taken off me. Hold on, no, no. Yes, we definitely got to get moms back, man. For real, man. Yeah, the people definitely love you or whatnot. We've seen from the comments and whatnot, man. Again, we appreciate you for coming through and blessing
Yeah.
us with your grace or
Well, I sure
whatnot. Where
appreciate you guys. I really do. And God bless y'all's platform and God bless you guys. Y'all have a
hey,
good night.
let's
Yes, ma'am. Y'all
go.
have a good night.
All right,
Thank
y'all be blessed, be beautiful, and we'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.